I got a question for you.
Okay.
Have you ever acted?
Got such great cheekbones. Look at Vlad looking up. Have I ever acted? It was this one role that I was being considered for. My brother and I reacted to Vlad TV's visit at the 5150 show, and we were quite amused. Some of you were a little bit confused as to what we expected from Corey. Did we think Corey was gonna just punch Vlad in the face or be rude to him? Did we think Corey would be rude to Vlad? Of course not. The problem is there were quite a few contradictions in Corey's normal rhetoric and what he presented to Vlad.
Corey Holcomb just ruined the last shred of credibility he had left and has isolated the last couple of fans he had left. It's completely done for him after this podcast with DJ Vlad.
Ultra-vulture extremist. DJ Vlad. He the one who really made people aware of this. Oh boy, Vlad. He got rich off.
Man.
His money come from doing his show, thinking that they doing something. But y'all made him where he can take care of his bills and his family. I was like, oh, this motherfucker just capitalizing off motherfucker. Them young rappers and all them, they posted text and shit out that mother.
But that's pretty much what Corey always does. He goes left, he fakes left, goes right. He's the pump fake.
He made some money now, so he's sitting back laughing at motherfucker. Also turned down Vlad's show. He was really trying to get me on his show, but he don't really go after me that much. But Vlad,
He offer you 10K?
he ain't offer me 10K. I remember when he first started that little ass show, I was like, well, who are you?
Because this Vlad really is played out. I watched the video from this West Coast rapper I grew up listening to, Daz Dillinger. Daz Dillinger said, we need to start taxing these go on their show. Vlad has millions of dollars off. If you go on Vlad's show, you need to get a percentage of that video you do it. You can't, all you got is your likelihood right now. Hollywood is shut the down. You go on this show, you tell this you're gonna do the paperwork where I get a percentage of what is made off this video, or you gonna pay me to go on your show. He done made enough free money off. How's everybody going on this show?
Corey Holcomb is an absolute con artist, in my opinion.
And you see where I'm coming from with the hypocrisy. So if you saw the most recent 5150 show, you'll know that he had Vlad in the house, and he was gracious, and he was kind, and he was accommodating, and he was respectful to his feelings and his views. Everything he was not to Anton Daniels. He even used it as an opportunity to shoot at other black men. As a black man,
I had a personal issue with Vlad. The personal issue is Corey Holcomb wasn't worth a damn. He wanted an amount from Vlad to go on Vlad's channel. Vlad said, no, I'm not giving you that amount. You're not worth it. So instead of Corey Holcomb expressing he had a personal issue with Vlad, he then turned his personal issue with Vlad into a black culture issue.
right?
He pimped out the
As many a celebrity will do. I got an issue. We all got an issue. Jigga is the master of that. And I don't know if you noticed, but what's his name? Byron Allen. He had a big $1 billion move coming on, and he called on black people. He did that. He did the Mississippi hat throw
to get what he wanted. Now, all of a sudden, Vlad's a culture vulture. Vlad is bad for the culture. Vlad is using black people. How dare y'all go on Vlad? Y'all got to text Vlad. And Corey Holcomb would even say that he's responsible for certain black people not going on Vlad because he's been on Vlad's tail and exposing Vlad.
And this bad intentions, but stand on real that yuck and smile with you from what I see. But
I know a lot of people don't go on his show because of things I said about him, because the things I said about him are absolutely true. He almost got old boy beat up on his show.
Corey Holcomb fed his audience this narrative for
You actually got people beat up on your show. What are you talking about? You almost beat somebody up on your show, allegedly.
years about Vlad, but he didn't believe none of it. Corey Holcomb really wanted to do business with Vlad. He really wanted to be friends with Vlad, but he didn't see an avenue to do so So he decided to rile up black people and utilize black culture to rope us into his own personal gripes against Vlad. And we know Corey Holcomb didn't believe a goddamn thing that he was saying about Vlad for years. We know Corey Holcomb didn't believe a goddamn thing he was saying because the moment he got the opportunity to work with Vlad,
he brought him right this way, sir. Can I help you, sir? I sure would like to help you out, Mr. Vlad, sir. Do you need anything, sir? Sure could help you, sir. I sure would love to help you. Anything else you need me come on your show, you come on my show. I come on your show. Thank you, sir.
Vlad's friend, all of that.
Can I have some of that $15, $20, $25,000 stuff? Please, sir.
Out the window. Corey Holcomb threw everything he ever said about Vlad out the window. And Corey Holcomb was back on his show before Vlad even showed up. This is just a preview. The week before Vlad was to show up, where Corey Holcomb is talking about Vlad, and Corey Holcomb is damn near on his knees.
Now, don't get it confused. I don't think Vlad needs poor treatment. I'm not saying he deserves that. I'm just saying, Corey, try to be consistent, sir. What happened to all that you was talking? But this isn't surprising if you ever saw him talk about Stephen A. Smith and then saw him enjoy chicken wings. I think them niggas shared a chicken wing. They broke it together.
On his tonguing down Vlad, begging Vlad for an opportunity to do business with him.
Apex, right. Now listen, I'm willing to bet this. More people are familiar with DJ Vlad than they are these stars on these streaming services.
Yeah.
Which is why when I talk to DJ Vlad, it's gonna mainly be about business. I mean, we're gonna laugh at the sissies. Now what if
black sissies? All black sissies? All black people? Did he ask him to stand up against white injustice? Did he stand up against white injustice?
with talent, with the notoriety and the numbers get on?
Right.
That's why I'm saying, man, motherfucker, I'm trying. Corey looking for clout. That's why, yeah, I'm looking for clout, but I got something to give, homie. DJ Vlad, Corey Holcomb, if we collaborated on something, goddammit, it'll be something. Cause I'm an entertainer. When you really get through, I'm an entertainer. But
right, but then be that. Then be that. What's all these crazy political stances and these hardline judgments on people? Like, I know that's weird coming from me, who talks a bunch of crap about people all the time on the internet, but I try to keep it light and playful. We just kidding, man. We don't know these people. And if you're not really willing to stand on something, why even start? Why even pose that way? Things that aren't even jokes. You know what I mean? If you clearly never felt that way about Vlad, if you're willing, what's changed? What's Vlad done differently from then till now? Nothing. Well, at least explain that. Like, yeah, I felt like Vlad was the vulture or whatever. But after being around Vlad, after knowing more people that Vlad knows, for no reason other than, I heard that nigga was over there paying $25,000 and shit, nigga. I feel like I can get something close around that or something like that. Or is it because y'all had a mutual enemy? You know how that goes. More hatred, more black on black hatred. Why not bring a white man in? I'm just saying, I find it hard to understand is my point.
Glad DJ Vlad is coming on the show so me and him can finally chop it up. I said I'll go on his show.
I bet. That's what it's really about. You want that Ari Spears spot. You need that $4,000. He probably pay you a couple more.
He said, come on my show. I'm glad. So we gonna talk this next week on 5150.
Corey Holcomb has officially hit rock bottom. For you to be on your knees in this fashion after your history of what you said about this man, Vlad went from being the devil. Vlad went from being a culture vulture, according to Corey Holcomb. Vlad went from being bad for black culture, according to Corey Holcomb, to Corey Holcomb being on his knees talking about, oh man, if me and Vlad ever work together and do something, that's gonna be major. I'm here to get the money. Vlad got the system and the club. I got the time.
And I'm sure will be. I agree with all those things. But what about that other stuff you were saying though? What's changed? Say you didn't mean it. Say I was just playing Vlad. Say something, nigga.
Oh, Vlad, I'm an entertainer, Vlad. Come on, bro. This is nasty stuff. The worst part about it, Vlad's a cool dude. You don't even gotta get on your knees, bro. Vlad don't roll like Vlad is not a homosexual. You don't gotta get on your knees in this fashion, bro. You could dap him up and be.
Once again, Flacco and him beefing. He called Flacco push up into somebody, something like that. And Flacco does these kind of jokes on him.
Look, you don't gotta do this. This is disgusting. He went from saying black people should not go on Vlad TV to proposing several business deals to Vlad TV when Vlad TV was on his platform.
They're gonna talk. They're talking about Kevin Hart because one of the guys cracked the George Floyd joke.
Yeah, you talking about Tony? Yeah.
Yeah, they holding him to that. You know what I'm saying? This is entertainment for the most part. I know that's what it is at my show for the most part, even though we say some real entertainment. Vlad, you interview people. You're not all gossip.
No.
You interview people.
Oh, gossip. Why are we all pretending that we're not doing gossip? Corey, Vlad, everybody that comes on Vlad's show, that's what they do. Stop playing. Information, call it what you want.
And it's taken off for you.
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
Have you ever acted?
Got such great cheekbones. Look at Vlad looking up. Have I ever acted? It was this one role that I was being considered for.
No, I did a voice in the Boondocks.
Okay.
That's probably the closest.
Who was he in the Boondocks? That's crazy. Yo, I'm gonna keep it real with you. When I first started doing the show, I definitely not understanding Vlad, seeing this white man, interviewing all these black people. It's like, who the hell is he? Side eye. But it appears that Black Vlad goes really far back in the culture. You know what I'm saying? When he was a young, cool white guy with the blacks, and he never left. Which is something to be said for that, because a lot of white dudes, you know, they grew up looking. Kid Rock was a rapper, y'all. I'm just telling you, it was a whole bunch of them like that. The girl Pink, she was R&B singer. You know what I'm saying? So he just stayed with the culture. You know, he just stayed with the culture. He contributes. Some of Vlad interviews we have some quotables, some classic memes, some information that the culture never had, deep dives into certain people's lives. He created that whole interview, online interview. So my point is, if I've ever said anything about Vlad, I do take it back. I do, because I realize he certainly adds things to the culture. Is he a cold-hearted businessman? Yeah, probably. What the fuck, nigga? But who the hell ain't? At least in the game, anybody that made it to the top, that's how you do it.
You ever want to act?
Yeah, man, I'd love to. Actually, I was supposed to be in Michael Jai White's movie, The Outlaw Johnny Black.
Oh, yeah?
For whatever reason, the scheduling didn't allow it.
Okay.
But yeah, man, I'd love to.
Well, look, I'm just pitching this.
Okay.
Corey looked downright coy. Well, look, he flirting with him. That nigga is he giving him the eyes.
Okay.
But yeah, man, I'd love to.
Well, look, I'm just pitching this.
Okay.
I wrote a script.
Okay.
And I want you to see it, because I think it's going to be funny and a good movie.
Okay.
And I think your, like the way you talk and everything, you're perfect for this character.
I'll take it.
That nigga Craig sitting there like, nigga, you ain't offer me shit. I'm here with you every week. I want a movie role, nigga. You just met this motherfucker.
Really?
Yeah, I'll take it.
That's amazing.
There we go.
Because see, we got the numbers to get people to go behind it and help fund it and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do it.
Man, see,
Once again, I don't think this is a bad move, but it's just where you coming from with this? Stop pretending like you standing on business. Like you said in the beginning, you an entertainer. All that extra black radical revolutionary. Don't listen to Corey on that. He cracking jokes.
Everything is hunky-dory in my world, because
Corey, this is some shameless dog. This is some shameless. Look at how much Corey Holcomb is smiling right now, man. Yo, Corey is even using terms like honky-dory. Have you ever heard Corey Holcomb use honky-dory? Have you ever seen Corey Holcomb smile this much?
He's honky-dory. Come on, Flacco, don't stop. Corey can get honky-dory. He even wore pink for this nigga today. He wore a pussy pink.
DJ Vlad had this brother blushing.
Milk of magnesia.
This man said, oh, darn, Vlad, you, man, Vlad, you made my day honky dory. Corey, I don't ever want to hear these words, Corey, leave your mouth again.
And you still talking around. What did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it. And that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But
That's what I mean. And that led you almost to a physical altercation. But see, that's the crazy thing. So many of our people are like that. They never had that same energy for other people. And in fact, I would go so far as to say that when Corey was saying this, he's projecting his own feelings. Because think, he called everybody he beefed with, 100% of them black. How many white people he called Backdoria? How many white people does he really shoot at and attack? Come on, man, let's keep it 100. This nigga trying to get on.
I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you.
Corey, it's over, bro. That's over with for you, bro. You can never with a straight face repeat that again. DJ Vlad is a liberal white man. This is how I know Corey Holcomb has no experience around white folks, because DJ Vlad is a Democrat. He's a leftist. He's a liberal white man. So you're bootlicking and eating a butter biscuits for no reason. Vlad don't even get along with like far-right conservative black men. Vlad on some liberal stuff. So he is inexperienced talking to white folks. He think all white folks are conservative. So he brings up the Kevin Hart and the George Floyd joke. All black people across America, most of us, not all, we standing in concrete, in cement, that thing is wrong. It's not cool. We is not getting away with it. We don't rock with it.
I didn't think it was that serious. I don't think it was cool. I think it was a tasteless joke, but I think roasts are full of tasteless jokes, and that's what you go to a roast for. Did I like it? No. But at the same time, that's what people go to roast for.
Corey Holcomb pretends to be Hotep. He gets in front of a white man, and the first thing he does is starts co-signing the tasteless George Floyd joke talking about black folks too sensitive.
He's like, you can call me nigga. That's basically what he said. Y'all can call me I don't mind being called nigga. Nobody asked you. Vlad's like, who? Tony Cliff? Kevin Hart, what?
No matter how much money black people have, they're still just gonna act like ninjas. Always fighting. Like Bill Cosby, Hart is a black comedian from Philadelphia, and like Bill Cosby, women don't know when Kevin is inside of them. You've done good though, Kevin. The black community is so proud of you. Right now, George Floyd is looking up at us all, laughing so hard that he can't breathe.
That's the joke that got everybody pissed. It got a half a snicker out of me the first time. Now it's just, it's a corny, tasteless, mean to black people joke. But it's a roast, nigga. I don't know what you expected to get at the roast. Friendly, fun. They talked about Cheryl Underwood's deceased husband. What's the SNL skinny boy name? They talked about his dead dad. Pete Davidson's dead dad.
God bless you, Kevin.
They're gonna talk. They're talking about Kevin Hart because one of the guys cracked the George Floyd joke.
Yeah, you talking about Tony? Yeah.
Yeah, they holding him to that. You know what I'm saying? This is entertainment.
Oh, Corey. Oh, Corey. You can never push that line again, bro. You cannot push the you pro-black or you militant anymore. That is over with. We see you for who you are, bro. And I'm so glad that DJ Vlad didn't co-sign like that nonsense. Right? And Vlad would have never co-signed that nonsense because Vlad, again, is a liberal. Corey Holcomb thinks all white folks is on some racist stuff, right? So he misread it. So Corey Holcomb brings up this. Hey, really? That's entertainment, Corey? That's all fine and dandy. Black folks is just sensitive, Corey? Nonsense, man. Yo, Vlad even exposed him during the show. So before they got on, right, for years, Corey Holcomb was talking about how Farrakhan is the most important black man ever, how he loves Farrakhan, and Vlad misrepresented Farrakhan. Corey Holcomb was popping it big for Farrakhan, right? But before the show with Vlad, you know what Corey Holcomb did? I'm going to let Vlad TV expose him.
So now I find out that he tried to get one of our elites, the minister, Farrakhan, to do his show, and Farrakhan didn't do his show. And he felt some kind of way about that. So he has, and somebody sent me this video where they backing up everything they said. Vlad misquoted the minister. And I feel like he did it intentionally because Vlad gets in his feelings when you get to talking about his people. And I want to say this in case Vlad is watching. Your people are the dirtbag Hollywood running. I'm talking about find out who run Hollywood because you was asking questions about Nick Cannon. Oh, Nick Cannon's my friend, so I'll talk to him before I say something about it. Then you say,
I'm just saying why he didn't bring that same energy he brought to Anton with this dude. What happened to all of the, you're not going to bullshit in front of me, you kiss a bite. You got the man right here. One in particular that you've had problems with. All that went out the window.
about Nick Cannon in another episode, but I'm saying this. Nick Cannon apologized about what he said because dirtbags run Hollywood and they will blackball your career if you don't do what they want you to do and say what they want you to say. But yo, man, don't be misquoting my people, man. I ain't never met Minister Farrakhan personally, but the man is part of my growth. He's one of the first people I ever heard say some real shit that made me realize I'm not alone in this world. You know what I'm saying? So when I find out this around misquoting the minister, I'm like, oh, hands off. You see what I'm saying? So,
boy, Corey Holcomb used to be a strong, defiant black man. But now
he buck broken.
So Vlad exposes him before the show. Yo, he did all that talking about the minister, but before the show, he starts doing unnecessary bootlicking. So Vlad wants to talk about the minister because Vlad already apologized, and Vlad feels like that's an important aspect of his life. Corey, before the show, tells Vlad, hey, man, listen, man, we don't got to talk about the minister, you know? You feel me? Because you know, I understand where you coming from.
He don't want to make him uncomfortable. He don't want to miss this good meeting with good Massa himself coming through here.